is also beefing with the Schmo. He stole his story.
I stole his story? What
Yeah,
was this? What was that?
I don't know.
Listen, you can't be. It's like Daniel Cormier said after the John Jones fight. He was wrong in this sense, but it applies here. It's not a rivalry when it's one-sided. You don't punch down. You talk about cloud chasers. He's trying to. Here's the truth about the Schmo, Darren. Actually, when you fought at 244, the Schmo comes up to me and he says, I can't. I've been busting my butt. I've been doing this for X years. I can't seem to get, ahead in this business. I can't seem to get a paying job. I can't seem to do this. I can't seem to. It's like I hardly know him, and he's opening up to me. We're backstage at Media Day, Madison Square Garden, and I
Yeah,
said, all right, well, I just left MMA fighting recently. Here's the email address for the editor. I'll give him a heads up. There's obviously an opening there. I'm not there anymore. Maybe you can get a job like doing the interviews for them and stuff like that. So, thought I was being helpful. I listened to everything that he said. I know what the struggle is like. 2, 3 weeks later, he challenges me to a grappling match. And so I see him this is 2:45 now. I see him at the media day. I was like, oh, that's interesting. Like, you come to me and ask me for help. You ask me for contacts, for advice, and then you challenge me to a grappling match? Like, what is up with that? And he said, you know, I should be working at ESPN. I took it as an insult that you were recommending me to MMA fighting. I should be at ESPN. I was like, whoa, first of all, MMA fighting for 9 years was my home for 9 years. That's not an insult. I'm not recommending you to a different place. I'm recommending you to my former home that I just left on very
yeah.
good terms. So I don't know what you're talking about. Then he claims that I gave him a fake email address when he came up to me 2 years prior. Couldn't be further from the truth. I give my email address to anyone who asks me, and I asked him to pull it up, couldn't pull it up. Said I gave him a fake email address because I tried to get rid of it. I was like, "What are you talking about, man? Like, you harbor all this resentment towards me. You've asked me for a picture in the past. You've asked me for advice. I've done nothing but be nice to you, and now all of a sudden he's trying to get me to play him in a basketball game. First of all, I would whoop him 11-0 in basketball. It wouldn't even be close. It would be embarrassing. His grandchildren would be embarrassed about it. Second of all, I don't have time to dilly dally with. I'm trying to have it. I'm a father of three. I have a career. I'm not trying to play basketball with guys on Twitter with their little friend Henry Cejudo who are just trying to gain attention. I mean, can we talk about the plight of Henry Cejudo, Olympic gold medalist, bantamweight and flyweight champion, and he's been resorted to this? This is what's happened to Henry Cejudo. I'm embarrassed for Henry Cejudo that he's
Why?
doing
What's
this.
Henry doing?
Henry's like his cheerleader. It's like, well, Henry, what's going on, bud? Like,
See,
you're a great fighter.
I don't see all this stuff, man. I don't look. Uh,
Ooh,